Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we'll explore an extraordinary piece of numismatic history that has captured the attention of enthusiasts and investors alike, the 1997 D1 cent coin, which has reached astonishing values, with some specimens selling for an eye-popping $68 million due to various errors and unique attributes that make it a point of contention among collectors. For those who might not know, coin errors are a result of mistakes made during the minting process, leading to coins that possess unusual characteristics, and the 1997 D1 cent coin is no exception. This tiny piece of currency can tell us stories that span decades, reflecting the conditions and intricacies of production that can transform an ordinary coin into a sought-after treasure. Picture this: a routine day at the Denver Mint when a batch of pennies was being pressed into existence, innocently rolling off the production line, only to become a misfit in a world of perfection. What could have possibly gone wrong amid an already precise operation of coin production? For the 1997 D coin, the errors began to stack up, resulting in stunning anomalies, making this coin not just a penny, but a pivotal artifact in the realm of numismatics. Imagine a scenario where the die that stamped the D mint mark, indicating it was produced in Denver, had been misaligned or defective, leading to variations in design that should not have made it to circulation. Such imperfections create a cascading effect in valuation that leads collectors on quests to discover these rarities. An example of this might be a 1997 D1 cent that's missing its date, a catastrophe during the minting process. Coins like these can enter circulation unnoticed at first, passed from hand to hand, only to be recognized later for their rare attributes and extensive value. The error coins that began their journeys in circulation are coveted precisely for this reason. Collectors often find themselves entranced by their unique stories, as each imperfection tells a part of the larger narrative of their production, linking history with the legends they have garnered over time. Furthermore, the debate over the origins of such mistakes has fueled a spirited discussion among numismatists and collectors alike, and speculation runs rife as the rarity and intrigue around these coins have transformed them into hotly contested items of value, worth more than just their face amount, and occasionally leading to monstrous figures in bids, stretching into the millions. Beyond the missing dates, another related phenomenon is the discovery of double imprints or a dramatic shift in design elements that renders the key features of the penny unrecognizable. These unique attributes from the original design introduce a sense of excitement and urgency into the world of coin collecting, sending collectors on journeys to track these peculiarities down and acquire them, making them an essential part of their collections. Moreover, the 1997 D1 cent coin reflects a period of transition in American numismatics, resonating with collectors who were aware of the end of an era for certain elements of coinage. As the mint continued to introduce new designs and alterations to existing denominations, the errors and irregularities from years like 1997 have become prized artifacts of an earlier time, every imperfection a link to specificity in an increasingly digital age. As inflation adjusts values and the market grows with more participants, we find a landscape where even the tiniest flaws can yield vast sums, and the 1997 D1 cent coin stands as a testament to this principle. The rarity of finding a coin with such significant mistakes compels serious collectors to pursue what may seem like simple pennies yet are intricately linked with cultural relevance, representing shifts within our society, not just in monetary value but in the reflections they provoke on the practices of manufacturers and how we perceive currency. The more you investigate, the more it becomes evident that each rare coin, particularly error types, serves as a reminder of the work put into them, the people who oversaw their creation, and the evolving standards of which we now value precision and functionality, yet still find ourselves fascinated by the quirks of our past. Because of their history, the general public may often consider a 1-cent coin to be just that, a penny, but for those in the know, a 1997 D coin featuring an error can become a treasure hunt of epic proportions, challenging novice and experienced collectors alike to find them, authenticate them, and seal their fates with valuations high enough to blow anyone's mind. Consider the endless possibilities when it comes to how many variations might be lurking in change jars, lost in the cushions of old sofas, or tucked away in forgotten safes. Each is a potential goldmine, a coin that could be wrapping up its days as an overlooked item while others are bidding thousands just for a glimpse of a single example of its kind. It's a thrill for anyone who appreciates finance or history to think about unearthing, in any context, a piece of monetary value that holds such an iconic place in modern American numismatics. At the height of this phenomenon, we find ourselves in an exciting space where anyone can venture into finding these coins, whether on a casual stroll through local antique shops or via online marketplaces where digital treasures are being uncovered more and more. You can never know what you might come across. As we wrap up this discussion on the incredible journey of the 1997 D1 cent coin and its worth touching the staggering figure of $68 million due to its myriad errors, let's reflect on the stories that each of these coins knows, channels of history that bring the past to the present, creating connections between different generations who appreciate the legacy of money and the stories it holds within. So, if you happen to find yourself with a pocketful of change or an old coin jar, take a moment to investigate. You could be holding a piece of history that might just be waiting for its moment to shine, not just in terms of market value but in the retrospective appreciation for what it means to be part of an ever-evolving monetary system that carries with it the memories of all those who have transacted with it, traded it, and at times, cherished it beyond its physical worth. Every coin is a component of a larger system, but for a select few, especially within the realm of coin errors, they become significant, not merely due to their mistakes, but their ability to connect people to the very nuances of craftsmanship, the intricacies of error production, and the historical narratives that unfold through something as simple yet profound as a penny. A reminder that what we perceive as common can indeed carry extraordinary tales just waiting to be unlocked. So stay tuned, subscribe for more riveting content, and who knows what hidden treasures we will uncover next as we explore the realms of coins and history together. Next. Today we embark on a journey through the riveting world of numismatics, exploring a remarkable artifact that has captured the imagination of coin collectors and investors alike, the 2001 D1 cent coin, a seemingly mundane penny that has garnered a jaw-dropping valuation of $45 million due to a series of intriguing errors and mistakes during its minting process. For many, a penny holds little value beyond its face amount, but for passionate collectors and historians, this particular coin is transformed into a treasure trove of significance. The 2001 D1 cent penny, produced at the Denver Mint, emerges from a year marked by critical transitions in the United States' economic history, reflects broader narratives surrounding American currency and its evolution. The tale begins on a regular day at the Mint, where machines hummed and coins rolled off the assembly line, but amid this routine operation, a perfect storm of errors unfolded that would alter the fate of the ordinary 1-cent coin. Imagine the scene where the machinery experienced malfunctions or misalignments, leading to the creation of coins that deviated from the established standards. Such imperfections can arise from a myriad of complications, whether due to equipment issues, human error during quality control, or lapses in the production process. One significant error associated with the 2001 D1 cent coin is the variety known as the dropped letter variety, which showcases a remarkable flaw where the D mint mark appears to be misshapen or, in some instances, almost non-existent, creating a visual spectacle that astounds numismatists. These quirks not only reflect the imperfections of the minting process but also serve as a testament to the human elements involved in producing money that, while designed to be uniform, ultimately embodies the chaos of reality and the unpredictability of manufacturing. The pursuit of such rare errors ignites a fierce passion among collectors, where the value of the 2001 D coin escalates beyond mere monetary worth, morphing into an emblem of rarity and uniqueness that enthusiasts covet. Additionally, there are sightings of what are coined as die clashes, a phenomenon where the dies that stamp the coins come together inadvertently, leaving behind unexpected impressions or design elements on the coin surface, culminating in pieces that tell a story of manufacturing intricacies with every detail. It is the unexpected nature of such incidents that makes the 2001 D1 cent irresistible to collectors, with each error representing a chapter in the ongoing narrative of coin production that transcends mere monetary exchange, capturing stories of craftsmanship and diligence amid the unyielding machinery of the mint. The excitement surrounding error coins is a collective experience, as it becomes a game of chance and fate, where eagle-eyed individuals can make discoveries in circulation, sifting through pockets, change jars, or antique shops, hoping to strike gold with a find that could shift their fortunes substantially. As these coins change hands, their values inflate, and the presence of a unique error instills a sense of adventure, turning the mundane act of coin collection into a thrilling hunt for the unexpected. Additionally, the 2001 D1 cent coin reflects an era that bridges various economic realities. For instance, the introduction of new technologies and methodologies within the U.S. Mint meant that older practices were adapted, paving the way for modern-day coinage while still harboring echoes of the past. Such transformations have created the fertile ground for era coins to emerge, presenting a compelling narrative about connection to history, a historical context where collectors are drawn into the complicated web of legacy, storytelling, and uncertainty that defines the life of a coin. It is essential to appreciate that the coin's inherent value comes from its journey. Every misstep during its creation leads to a new layer of intrigue, as collectors don't merely seek out coins for their financial worth but for the stories they represent. Each era is a snapshot of a moment frozen in time, revealing not just imperfections, but the entire process of making money, an industry ripe with opportunities for learning, exploration, and investment. The conversation surrounding the 2001 D1 cent also fuels broader discussions in numismatic circles, how these unexpected collectibles stir emotions among collectors, leading individuals to contemplate history, nostalgia, and economic changes witnessed over the years. In the fluctuating environment of currency, characterized by rampant inflation and digital transitions, tangible assets like era coins serve as reminders of our collective history, while also illustrating how one era can define the fate of a coin, transforming it from its ordinary nature to a coveted collector's item. The striking realization that a seemingly trivial mistake can lead to astronomical values reiterates the unpredictability of market demand. As collectors flock to secure the next rare piece, the auction house erupts with excitement over the 2001 D variety, drawing together people who are united by the thrill of discovery and the eagerness to own a piece of history. As the market environment shifts, daring collectors have learned to navigate this space with acumen, tapping into economic fluctuations while also embracing the eccentricities inherent in the world of coin collecting, where stories intertwine with monetary value, giving rise to a cultural phenomenon that resonates well beyond the mere mechanics of currency. It's captivating to consider how a single era can represent a pivotal turning point in how we perceive value, as coins like the 2001 D1 cent inhabit the worlds of both economics and artistry. They tantalize the imagination and fuel the passion of those determined to uncover their hidden narratives. The ongoing hunt for era coins continues to thrill enthusiasts, not just in the realms of strategy and investment but as a journey tied to a passion for preserving stories lost amidst the relentless pursuit of perfection in manufacturing processes. There is something deeply communal about the world of coin collectors. Engaging with fellow enthusiasts online or in person allows for rich dialogues that bring together a myriad of perspectives, ultimately reinforcing the collective appreciation for a rare breed of currency. We must also consider the ways in which social media has transformed how collectors connect. Platforms dedicated to coin collecting have revolutionized access to information, enabling users to share findings, trade stories, and even collaborate in efforts to authenticate and value era coins, thus cementing relationships built on a shared love for the aesthetic and historical facets of currency. When exploring all that contributes to the remarkable valuation of the 2001 D1 cent, we are reminded that the journey does not end with the auction block. It perpetuates through the tales of those who engage with these coins, ultimately preserving their legacies and embedding them into the greater narratives of our financial systems. As the coin world continuously evolves, we find ourselves at the intersection of history, finance, and cultural reverence, all woven together through the strands of era coins that inspire collectors to seek beyond the ordinary, pursuing the remarkable in every nook and cranny of our economy. Every collector's discovery provokes excitement not just for the piece itself, but what it signifies about our relationship with money, a journey that invites curiosity, reflection, and a closer look at the things we often overlook in everyday life. In a world where digital currencies are altering the landscape of money management, the value of physical coins, especially those embedded with significant history and errors, underscores a yearning for tangible connections to our economic past, as complicated as it may be, for they encapsulate experiences, victories, and even challenges that weave together the fabric of our financial lives. So as we conclude our exploration of the astonishing 2001 D1 cent, a coin that has moved from everyday circulation to a blockbuster valuation of $45 million, let us remember the broader implications of each era that highlight the unpredictabilities and complexities inherent in the world of money. Those who appreciate the rich tapestry of stories behind coins are gifted with an understanding that each piece holds not just financial value, but memories that tell us who we are and how we have evolved, reminding us that the human touch endures even in a world overshadowed by machines and efficiency. It's the extraordinary journey of these coins, through their imperfections and errors, that prompts us to reassess how we view money, both as currency and as history, as we engage with the evolving narratives that define our economic experience, reflecting the intricate relationship between humans and the artifacts they produce over time. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the captivating world of the 2001 D1 cent coin, and we invite you to stay connected with us for more enthralling stories that blur the lines between finance, history, and the collectible treasures that capture our interest and hearts as we continue exploring the endless possibilities within the world of coin collecting. Today, we are thrilled to delve deep into an incredible journey through the captivating world of numismatics, where we will uncover the fascinating story of the 2005 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that boasts an extraordinary value of up to $27 million due to a remarkable series of errors and mistakes in its production. For those who may not be familiar, coin collecting is not just about acquiring pieces of money, it is about uncovering stories, histories, and unique attributes that can elevate a simple coin into a treasure that captivates collectors and investors alike. In the case of the 2005 1 cent, the interesting thing is that this particular penny, produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was undergoing transitions and evolving its production techniques, falls under the category of error coins, which are often seen as rare collectibles due to their imperfections. This particular penny emerges from a world where clashing dies, poor quality control, and misaligned stamping resulted in coins that are no longer seen as just currency, but rather as precious artifacts of mint folly that challenge our understanding of value and rarity. When we think about how many coins are minted annually, the sheer volume can make finding a particularly rare specimen like the 2005 1 cent feel like searching for a needle in a haystack, but that needle, if found, can come with a hefty price tag and a rich backstory that transforms its monetary significance into something much more profound. Among the various errors that can occur in the minting process, some common deficiencies include double strikes, incorrect or missing mint marks, and inconsistencies in design features. For the 2005 1 cent coin, it features some standout errors, such as notable die breaks and even striking issues that led to images becoming distorted, creating coins that appear to have bizarre anomalies and characteristics not found in normally minted cents. When one carries out a detailed examination of these coins, one may find unusual features like pockets, indentations, or even misplaced inscriptions that stand out from the standardized expectations for a penny. Collectors and enthusiasts become excited at the prospect of discovering these imperfections because they signal uniqueness, coincidental creations arising from the usually meticulous process of minting that can provoke curiosity, confusion, and, ultimately, insatiable desire among those who enter the numismatic realm. The very nature of error coins positions them as conversation starters among collectors. Enthusiasts often find themselves drawn together through discussions of what constitutes a genuine mistake and how particular flaws impact a coin's standing in the marketplace. In the case of the 2005 1 cent, it becomes evident that these extraordinary errors not only elevate a coin's worth significantly but also weave an intricate web of narratives around how coins can come to embody the unexpected beauty of human error amidst a sea of uniformity. One specific error that truly stands out in the world of 2005 1 cent coins is the variety of big head or mutilated coins, which display exaggerated design features, making it appear as though the figures on the coin are almost enlarged or stretched, sparking intense interest and investment from serious collectors who recognize the rarity and significance of such a discovery. The thrill of locating a 2005 penny with these unique characteristics can be akin to striking gold, knowing that one may unearth a piece that possesses not just aesthetic value but immense historical worth as well, encapsulated within the very imperfections that render them one of a kind. The rarity associated with such coins fuels a lively market, driving collectors to comb through their change or scour flea markets and antique shops for the chance to uncover an elusive piece that may have slipped through the cracks during circulation, further intensifying the hunt and competition among those who appreciate the art of numismatics. In addition to the manifold errors like the big head, other potential errors in 2005 1 cent coins may include serviceable mistakes ranging from incorrect edge lettering to die rotations that could leave collectors breathless, fostering a sense of urgency to claim these rare finds. It's not unusual for collectors to form niche groups focused specifically on error coins, collaborating to validate the authenticity of misprinted cents through meticulous research and continuous communication within the community. This shared passion allows individuals to break down the nuances of each coin, encouraging discussions concerning the various scenarios that could have led to their errors, weaving a greater tapestry of numismatic history that stretches far beyond monetary value alone. As the discussion around the 2005 1 cent coin progresses, it becomes increasingly compelling to consider how each piece, marked by its own distortions and idiosyncrasies, holds rich potential for telling stories of the time, the place, and the people involved in their creation. Coin collectors might feel an almost reverent connection to these seemingly small objects, recognizing that they are not simply bags of metal, they are vessels carrying whispers from the past, each one carrying its secret life, waiting to be uncovered by those keen enough to notice the remarkable within the mundane. The increasing demand for error coins further amplifies their value, as their scarcity fosters a competitive market that constantly fluctuates, leading both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike to, shall we say, treat their coin hunting endeavors like treasure hunts. Each day holds the potential for new discoveries and experiences to forge connections with the universe of coins while adding potential wealth into the mix. These journeys assure a marriage of education, community, and healthy competition, driving individuals towards expanding their collections with pieces that resonate on a more personal level as they connect with the past through artifacts that would otherwise remain invisible within the common flow of today's consumer economy. Furthermore, many collectors find profound joy not only in acquiring mint errors but also in sharing their findings and connecting with fellow enthusiasts who share an unwavering appreciation for the quirks of numismatic history. Locating a rare 2005 penny with distinct characteristics serves as a rallying point for these collectors, whether it's through social media forums highlighting recent finds or local meetups exchanging stories about their cherished treasures. Such shared experiences enrich the overall landscape of numismatics as a communal journey, fostering not only friendships but also deeper connections to the very coins that serve as gateways to the past, illuminating how humans have historically engaged with currency on an emotional level, interlacing economics with storytelling. Unlike more conventional forms of investment, such coins solicit a unique attachment. They invite contemplation about craftsmanship, care, and intention, transporting coin collectors beyond simple monetary appreciation and into realms where history is revealed through the lens of error and imperfection. Today, a heightened awareness surrounds the value of these powerful narrative coins, as educational initiatives ranging from workshops to podcasts seek to inform nascent collectors about the intricacies of minting processes, the myriad types of errors that may arise, and how to identify these errors effectively, essentially turning potential hobbyists into real players in the collecting game. Through this inquisitive exploration, one can garner knowledge about not just the coins themselves but also the greater socio-economic themes they represent, a bridge into understanding how individuals create value in both their historical and personal contexts. In an era dominated by technology, the tangible nature of coins like the 2005 1-cent beckons people, inviting them to consider how even the smallest denominations can house monumental stories and complexities within them. Each instance of rarity in this numismatic field serves as a testament to unpredictability in craftsmanship, creating immense value within a certain segment of the collectibles market that continues to evolve with inflation rates, market demands, and evolving societal interests. Ultimately, the 2005 1-cent coin captures the profound and transformational nature of our interactions with money. It encapsulates the essence of collectibles not only in profit margins but also through personal narratives that build collective memory among enthusiasts. Exploring its individual journey illustrates how the quest for things like the 2005 1-cent coin resonates with people, keeping alive a vibrant spirit of exploration and camaraderie. Beyond financial considerations or sharp rises in market value, these pennies represent connections to history, personal stories of priceless memories made during the art of the search, and threads that unite us with an immutable past. As we conclude this captivating exploration of the 2005 1-cent coin, a piece that has seen its valuation rise to an incredible $27 million due to its array of errors and mistakes, we can appreciate the soulful journey that it represents. Our discussions introduce a broader dimension to how we perceive value, urging us to reflect upon the physical coins we may encounter on a daily basis and encouraging each of us to take a moment to acknowledge their potential significance beyond face value. So as you continue on your own journey through the world of collectibles, we invite you to stay tuned for more stories that unearth the treasures hidden within the intricacies of numismatics, enriching the connected experiences that forever bind us to the realm of the coins we hold and the histories they convey.